maybe get the Underlord out of there. Like, people don't pick him up very often, but he's like, want to put him in the 1v1 situation. A tri lane.
I think he's useless early on. Super level dependent, because most of the time you don't overstep the boundaries and gank you. Sit there and pretty much do nothing. It's surely a nice idea. An Underlord here wants to combo up against the Dragon Knight, maybe going to a Tusk.
Yeah, I like this. I think he's super strong. That's going to be no way you put Tusk in a 5. If you put Tusk in a 5, in my opinion, but he doesn't. As a 4, he works really well. And leaving the talking about a 5 bounty hunter. I was talking about this the other day, and which forces the enemy support to buy support. You've already won the battle there just by picking the hero done. But you get an Orb of Venom on him. He's got a aggressive team with a lot of strong initiation.
We're gonna talk about that one for a second. Oh, it's me. Alpha Red, truly holding this. This is the perfect hero to go with on the cards here. What do you do when you only pick and it's actually really good as a lock? I did not expect it, but I like the pickup. They see this game dragged on over the only DK Razor, because let's face it, the Lycan can not with Queen of Pain and Sand can have a network advantage if it comes to the mid game, because Bounty Hunter is already on the field.
So yeah, and like really good counter to the Lycan there. You can just send, because you can deal with the Lycan split push, so it's really nice. And looks like we are on the series. Let's get into it. Both of these teams. I'm looking forward to seeing who will be Alpha Red with this. See, I mean, I think Rex Regum definitely have.
I would argue that that the DKs tried control in those fights. You have a every fight. You have also the Lycan trade. I think they should have enough in order to nuke the other if they manage to not get Axe Jump, because Axe is kind of tight and.
Already, and yeah, I mean the Queen of Pain is going to be and an Axe. Also,
this is an Axe with a clock, half of the team, and then you have the winner build.
Yeah, I'm from Rex Regum, because you got the sucked in, so you know you're gonna like that big old snowball. There's 2 people gonna make it funny.
What was the way to say? We're
not doing it. We're growing up.
You're Tusk in the game. You
can't
just
that's so easy,
me.
But it's a serious cast.
I'm gonna distance myself from that. Against the DK.
Against the DK, very serious
quite
lane.
Hard. So should be falling back on the lane in a second.
Annoying for the Lycan, because it means that he just do well versus melee laners. I'm actually interested. That said, he is getting some early harass off on the blocking off that Witch Doctor. There we go, Rex Regum on the board with the first kill.
So his only exit path there was just way into his Sand King.
Yep, and he's gonna struggle to get out of this one. There's the Burrow Strike coming.
7 with the that is scary. He's already died once now. Your support died from a mid lane, so that
absolutely. I'm wondering how if they're going to make any changes, or are they just going to keep on? Yeah, here we go. The Clockworks maybe make a little bit of space down here.
Space for? I mean, Tusk and Bounty, they're just going to and once they see
looking to stick around for the kind of block off the Witch Doctor. But anyway, now they're coming in. They're bringing in the more wind out of their sails for this gank. Ahead in last hits, which is very interesting. Blade and 2 levels of Feral Impulse, and also Wolves. So there's a lot of the Breathe Fire. We'll see the Lycan minus 25% damage of the Sentry to see it. So
fire in the mid lane with the passive pickup quite easily. This is the right play on the Lycanthrope.
With the creeps as well, and I want to send those illusions to attacking, because that's just going to give him more.
Call about a second ago, so
yeah,
they were all backing off from him, and now he actually called.
Yeah, nice actually with the Battle Hunger choking him. Nice, Shard's going to save his life and himself out of here. Being chased
for that snowball, he really doesn't want to retard.
By the Tusk, he's
almost.
Jeez, that was that
attack spin actually. I'm like
Tusk, you madman. Phyllis coming up against one another. And the shard happened. That was a perfectly placed shards, no doubt, but when it gets a bit weird, we go into the twilight, get pooped out of the shards in weird direction.
Kingbird Linux is actually
he's got the shards this time. So interesting the direction of Sand King running away. He's got the Maledict up on his hand, goes up now. Maybe
not with the level 1 Maledict, completely different, but looking down actually
going Bounty going, but now he's got this static link, so he will be able to see. I don't think the race is going to make anything happen with this.
Slightly winning by Lycanthrope over the say.
Yeah, I'm sure this is just some, with the Feral Impulse. We don't see that very often. Usually people Yeah, wolves are nice. Gives you some pushing, and here we go. Snowball trouble here. The shard's going to block him off very nicely. They can't do it. They're giving up.
They just don't have the movement speed in order to keep up with things 3.
Yeah, 3 levels of Dragon.
Skip the stun completely.
And
he can't use it anyway.
Drops a sentry there. Alpha Red actually going straight onto the bounty hunter. 7 here. Now the stun coming through on the blade, but now the return ultimate from the Queen. So will Yabby survive?
For the Queen of Pain, yes, they lost the bounty hunter, but and that gives them some power. Because Axe was creep skipping, non-lasted swap being considering Axe took up some jungle creeps, but
yeah, I mean Axe is doing very, very well in this offlane. I don't know. I never really thought about it before. He uses that call. He only gets armor. Magic resist. Oh, middle lane actually we have a go onto Fearless. Heroes will be successful in doing so, and that's that magic its work onto the DK, because call on him, that is very nice indeed. Inside the cogs as well, no escape, bounty hunt.
Nobody's here to help.
I can't gonna be okay. Oh, they're actually going to go on down inside his own cogs with the shard. Still can't escape. Back into this lane in a big way down at bottom. Who are we expecting to take the game and of these teams? I mean, it build from both teams, so I think they have the same timings, right? Which he's well on his way to.
Well, they have the same kind, looking at to push as many tires as possible. And
Axe might be going down. The Shuriken going to Dylan, but Queen of Pain may be looking for here. And a blink forwards. Wow, that was a huge range. And stunned up next to 1 to save the Witch Doctor's life. Meanwhile, up at we'll keep our eyes down at bottom as Witch Doctor is Yabby is out of mana, so they will back off now. Lead 2.
Balance that engagement, but with Quap even picking up a Bracer, an orb of festive items coming out from her anytime soon. So we have to like our choice to just go for a push and press as possible, get the early level 5 in the mid lane.
Yeah, so they've been giving him a lot of kills. It's really helping him out.
What they want to do is they want to bounty to find targets, and you have your Sand King in the back line, wait to decide to drop the axe. Alfred seems to have no direct. Gonna try to shift around them as much as the heroes on the map with the axe.
Oh, is he liking going for the classic Helm of the Dog? Thank you Reddit for that one. He has taken his tower in middle lane, so now this is what this guy wants, right? He wants towers, and he's actually going to look to top, actually, as the Razor is going down. And now they're jumping onto Yabby as well. Meanwhile, the TP out on the DK. The 3 very nicely done. Major. And he do it. Finding this fight. Okay, as the Queen of Pain getting to dodge the whole epicenter. And now, Alpha Red. They're look at these exchange of shots. Gonna get stunned up. The triple stunner dunked, but can they get any return kills? Pain blinking out of here once again, but it's not enough. The lightning comes through. T. Jesus. Look at this fight recap. My god, we've got everything going on.
Ready co-op in that fight.
Excuse me, 6 snowballs and 3 launch snowballs.
Yeah,
throwing them out. To see when he launches a snowball? I don't think I do.
Rasmus ults at the bottom lane. Has Necro. God,
yikes.
Look at those
creeps. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Max Howl ultimate. It was not quite a lot, but no blink dagger yet. Choose to go for the.
Oh, with the cogs into the call. Now they're doing it. He's gonna have to fight his way out of this one. He is, but he does get dunked. Going on as they snowball into the Razor. They've got him out. Burrow Strike through, trying to actually get away from the Razor. Right clicks will do the job, and Tusk does get it now. But where can you go? Luckily, he is to keep throwing out those breathe fires to reduce their damage. Actually going back onto the creeps, but the Tusk will finish. Nice couple of kills there.
Tranquil. You've perfectly utilized the space, and that's the 1 gold.
Yep, thank you, what a guy. What a guy. To put a bit of pressure, but he can't. He's defending his tower.
Coming good for the mid lane as well. I think they really want to see the Sand King if they start pushing, but
yeah, I think they're gonna be able to get Witch Doctor as well. Can they finish off though? He's actually anyway, he's going on to the Witch Doctor here, but he is gonna die for his efforts, but managing to take how did
all his spells mainly mixed because there was too many units inside the core.
So Lycan is a hero who could literally fill up and poop himself
that was
out.
Like all I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a double manta.
It gets you out of the field and whatnot, and it was like the similar use any spawn in order to dodge. There's a blink now.
Oh my god, she is
the timing. Fearless finding the kill there.
Off as well, so they won't have a fortify full tier 2. But into this one, they do have the stun on the as well. They are bringing down the Sand King, but at what cost does he up? He's trying to take down the Tusk. All of his will do so, and are they going to be happy with just one? Queon in the trees, Dylan, and he's pretty sure they don't have any sight. I'm sure he's checked their tracking them all. Oh, lovely shards right down onto the lower steps. Now they're getting initiated. What a sonic wave cutting through all of them. What can they get? It is actually the tracks Hab starting to run off right on the DK here, that they're going to need a lot more than this. The Queen of Pain actually getting a little bit low here. But to 2, it's pretty nice. Can they take down the... It's on cooldown, and the DK is going to try and take down the Razor, but Razor's just a little bit too fast. Some really nice plays there.
In terms of gold, both sides fight, and before that I think Alpha Red get a slight advantage with
only 1 track kill, but still.
Heavily tanky. We see on TNT there's Dragon Knight has a drum, and then there's the Axe and Clock as well, so it really feels like by those fights, the same goes with the Sand King. Yeah, just doesn't do enough damage for them.
The net worth, we will see this Lycan well on. He's got this Necronomicon and the Helm on the side lanes, but second, surprisingly, we do have a Crimson Guard coming out for him now. So a little bit of the Lycanthrope's damage, especially from those little minions, the damage block on the Crimson Guard.
Smoke Gang might run this everything aside. There's no hookshot for 25.
Just kind of chilling out, nice and carefully. They've got 3 heroes behind her.
Yeah, this is just everybody being too afraid to commit. If you lose a fight right now, that means for the other side, because both teams have a little bit more than Alpha Red.
Okay, we have a smoke forwards from the Axe Cat, hooks onto the Tusk here at top. The Korea and the blood trail, blood nonetheless. Oh, the humility.
And he has no issues getting the tower done.
Yeah, he's multi, just whatever. Razor will come in. Might even... Oh, we have the Sand King getting a solo kill.
1 HP. No, the tower, and then he gets to deny.
Nice. Calculated.
Good. Lycan is actually sitting on top of Razor with not even 8. 8 is a 4-step and a Hood of Defiance, so he has a lot of items, but Russman Hyperstone just picked up as well.
What's he got in the courier? It is going to be... Oh, just TB scroll. Okay. Yeah, basically, but he's a DK Razor in Axe.
Again, now Yami is the one actually pushing it to the bottom lane. There is the smoke just between 3 of the Radiants. Quite strange.
Okay, I think that was what kind of call was that? I did miss.
Right, let's try it. If he so they run behind Yami, but he's well.
And look at bottom. He's got himself a little creep armada, and probably get some damage done to some tier 3s and though. And this is the reason he's always going to be a threat. Absolutely fine with it.
No, Yami together.
Yeah, I think they're looking for a cheeky pick-off on us.
I want they might. No. Barely passes him by.
Yeah, so not going to do it. Actually, with the Lycan coming in as well, and he doesn't want to get caught in these counter legs. Meanwhile, the ulti now he will get taken out in return. That's being taken down in the middle lane. They are ripping about all these creeps coming in. Clockwork trying to get something done, trying to get a kill or 2. Pocket Snowball and Razor. He's going to be okay.
Pretty much all of them were completely on the mid lane. Dominator is up, so he might as well. And has the Howl coming up as well, so he can do a lot of damage to the tier 3 already.
Oh, Blink actually, Blink Strike up onto the high ground as they're going onto the Razor. That's okay, they force him base. Roseman, a couple more hits will do it, and nope, they do want to get out actually. And now they're beautiful there to save his heroes. Can they save them? That is going to be his death. Meanwhile, and wait for the sweet release of death to him.
They managed to gank the siege creep finally.
Get out of here, siege creep.
Tier 3 had 16 HP and he said, I'm going to die.
Oh, that's probably why I can confirm. Have you know, I'm top.
Oh god, I don't believe you on that
one. No.
I would argue yes on DK, I believe me, bro.
Yeah, probably. Well, here they go. I wonder if they're going to use it. They shouldn't though. Sentry, and this is going to be a freebie.
Just laying traps for the dead was just more of a random sentry from deep. Now it feels like the smoke is super obvious.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. After you just 5-man gang to Bounty Hunter, like they know, obviously. And they even, they could maybe even make like a bait play here. Be pretty big.
So they're expecting.
They're actually going to find the. He's blocked off from the rest of his team. That's a beautiful shot. Get him at the blink forwards and the Clockwork. The Snowball, the 2-man bow strike coming through. Now the Witch Doctor ulti from behind going to do his TNT has been taken out. Fearless in the middle of it all. He's taking a lot of damage. In comes the Yules immediately out onto it. And they actually clean up. Here's the Axe. And he is going to be bored. 5. Big him here.
He saw 3 shots and destroyed 3 people. We had Clock could reach them, and then he blocks the Axe at the side. The movement from the Razor in the fight. He just action in this fight. Like
yeah, this Sand King is playing Yules for the Axe. And he's always getting it every time, and it's incredible. He's playing so well.
Really, the position 4 that get this game going. This is a free Roshan. This is going to get contested. With for the mid lane, they just saw everything committed there. Now the Dragonform is still off cooldown for.
Be quick with their stuns.
DK in the pit. The floor. There we go.
Yeah, it's actually gonna go down here. Eventually, the one does take out another. And it. Doesn't quite.
No, he
just didn't land it.
Oh!
Well,
before it turned around.
4 of them in the looking for something. Shot. Whatever initiation it be. I think they're going to get anything here.
Yeah, it's the Dragon Former, isn't it?
Oh, very nicely done there by Zephyr. Skill, yep, Yappy coming in. And takes a lot of damage.
It's done. The high ground. That was completely blind as well.
What a guy.
Skirting ahead and leaving the kill to just gonna run, so... That isn't vision, gonna...
Yeah. Pings popped out.
With such a smoke between the walls, but... It's maybe not the best option to go for a smoke, but with ability thing than an actual smoke gang.
They get him. The creep's coming through, but no fact. And he's gonna be okay. And a bounty hunter, so this Axe's game just got...
Good.
Yeah.
They really need to breach the high ground, get that one lane.
That
needs 6 times. It's either going to be the Razor or the Axe. Everybody will be needed.
Don't think Cogs still not used that cheating around. Oh no, it's just a Colt. Yeah, nice couple of pickoffs from Alpha. Need to be careful of because they still have these huge initiation heroes who can sit in their best dip here, as we saw just then in the clockwork. No real ticking time on the side of Alpha Red due to their draft. All they've got is a DK. Guys don't really want to be.
Yeah, we commits the ultimate.
They do take out the DK. Fearless going down. Meanwhile, the defender's being something here. Now with the AC up on him, so I always love it when players, you know, just gotta make sure that you're.
You're the only person in the world that actually cares for that, but sure, buddy.
Trust me.
On the right side, so he needs to buy some brown boots at
the
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, here we go.
For RPG build.
Head.
Any contest.
Yeah, they spam talking about it and discussing it or not, and the answer seems to be no. Shrines to go down. So yeah, they're waiting their time. They got taken down in the Roche fight, didn't it? They don't really need to take any risk in the high ground because there's no Terrorblade on the enemy.
There's the Axe, there's a DK and a Razor. All good fighting heroes, but nobody.
No.
You could argue with the DK. Actually, like you see it in his territory. He's choosing to go for damage. Totally going to be that late game. Not forgot to pick a carry about the early mid game from Sand King, but now they ended up in a late game scenario where they actually.
Yeah. I mean, is a DK gonna be Lycan?
In the draft, the Quop with all already an Orc coming up. I don't think any see on his own if he goes for into the standard DK and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think he does. I reckon he's probably going to go for it.
I've been mad at an armlet if he wants to get fancy, but it's been a good choice over the drums. Because
one question I do have is, where on earth is the Piper? But he went for that Crimson Guard against the Lycan. Like, yeah, that's what
I tried to do is to put it on the Razor, and then he...
What? Oh, the hook shot gotta come through. Knocking, get him down. They use the Yules, but actually it's to take out the Witch Doctor. Now the call. It's on to 3. What can they do with it, though? He's taking out everybody. Razor is going to go down, lying out for Rex Regum, and onto the high.
The third 5-man team wipe they done Rex Regum with only 1 ult by...
GG, disconnect, just get out of the game, it's over. What a player this game though, that's I'd be really happy with that one. God, what a way to end the game though, Rex Regum there, and that does series, and the graphs won't show us anything particular. Alright then, well we'll be underway with game number 2. Please throw me a follow on Twitter, throw him a follow shortly, indeed. Goodbye. maybe get the Underlord out of there. Like, people don't pick him up very often, but he's like, want to put him in the 1v1 situation. A tri lane.
He's useless early on. Super level dependent, because most of the time you don't disturb the boundaries and gank you. Sit there and pretty much do nothing. Surely a nice idea. An Underlord here wants to combo up against the Dragon Knight, maybe going to a Tusk.
Yeah, I like this. I think he's super strong. That's going to be no way you put Tusk in a 5. If you put Tusk in a 5, in my opinion, but he doesn't. As a 4, he works really well. And leaving the talking about a 5 bounty hunter. I was talking about this the other day, and which forces the enemy support to buy support. You've already won the battle there just by picking the hero. It's done, but you get an Orb of Venom on him. He's got a sort of aggressive team with a lot of strong initiation.
We're gonna talk about down one for a second. Oh, it's me. Alpha Red, truly holding the this is the perfect hero to go with on the cards here. What do you do when you're only thinking it's actually really good as a lot? I did not expect it, but I like the pickup. They see this game dragged on over the only DK Razor, because let's face it, the Lycan can not with Queen of Pain and Sand. You have a network advantage if it comes to the mid game, because Bounty Hunter is already on the field.
So yeah, and like really good counter to the Lycan there. You can just send, because you can deal with the Lycan split push, so it's really nice. And looks like we are on the series. Let's get into it. Both of these teams. Hello there, and welcome to the Join Us. I'm here with Pot of the Moon, and we are in this epic series between Rex Regum Queon versus Alpha Red.
well, Alpha Red, first ban like interface. Second is the Bounty Hunter, under the mid game, and Neek's Assassin is the third. Of Rex to Regim on the other side, there's the Tiny, the Enchanters, and the Razors, so that's probably understandable. So, the Bounty ban, so they choose another one instead. Super powerful roaming from Rex Regim. On Omni Knight first, and the Sand King, so that's not much.
Ran through there. Yeah, we really like quite a lot, and it's always really strong. The double silences and the yeah, it just works really well. And go pretty hard.
Yeah, and historically in the nighttime he gets slowed down so hard because it's percentage based on the Omni. See a lot of stuff potentially. Assume this is going to be an offlane Omni with. You never know what they're going to pick up as the safe available because from Alpha Red we only saw the Naga. Not gonna particularly want to go up against the Naga. So no more space for another support. An Omni Knight is not what you want to go for.
Alrighty, well, the OD makes sense to me. But still kind of not the Dragon Knight pick.
Yes. Ideal pick actually for both sides. If you want Disruptor on the one hand, which already have a lot of pick-out potential, so you just need to raw down. And on the side of Alpha Red, there's on that kind. You don't like to lock because right now they have Purification, and that's pretty.
Alright then, well we do hand out by Alpha Red. Alpha Red is setting up for mid lane, maybe something.
Yeah, I would say the Queen of Pain is
banning out the Naga with the root and seems definitely like now Puck versus DK at mid. It's happening. Calls. We're not picking one thing anymore. We're picking
full send. CK Bound Knight, so maybe working.
Yeah.
I could see the Knights getting hero coming out from Alpha Red.
Right.
By the way, what's up with all the Dragon? I feel every time I see those heroes, they're in the middle of the screen and then just block off the. It's always the third pick. Jakiro, Winter Wyvern, even the Dragon blocks that quite nicely.
Alright, well there's the Puck for Make My Day. Oh yeah! Champion! Alright.
But that doesn't count.
No, I never specified. I never specified which team.
Tinker.
I may have got the lanes wrong.
Come on, you can't do it. No, that's
yes, 2 picks. That's 2 points. You got 1. I'm ahead. I wonder if Join Dead or Less have like a little.
That's got to obstruct from the view from the game too much. But
the
official standing, which means I saw the Tinker pick coming through, and that's a particularly interesting one, considering they just pick up the Puck, so they may leave the carry, but disrupt their 5 position with Seek Void ban out. But Lifesteal just bomb potentially. You have the Tinker to carry you around the map. Night Stalker's ganking potential, and the Sand King, and Omni Knight. That 10 seconds Feast would be absolutely insane. And with CK man out.
Alrighty then. So let's see what Regum choose. Yeah, I mean obviously we see that Tinker. So
for actually, you need that reliable Tinker. But
kind of sucks.
This really heavy silence is coming out, and 2 of them are. This is not a Storm Spirit game.
Spirit Breaker mid. Let's go.
The Knights themselves and go for the.
I mean, I guess you can put the DK at mid.
Yeah, it's okay. One of those lanes.
Kind of fine.
Give the Tinker your first free item.
Yeah, maybe I'll go. I'm ready for it.
I will. And the Ghost that can screw you over.
It's such a nice draft.
For this Tinker. Barely any holds in it. You could kind of fill in the. What's your carry pick here? It's still in the pool and might be worth an option to go up against the Jar.
A1 and like the Mana Shield obviously staying up. But it's definitely going to mean that they could afford to do with this lineup. They got the people from ganks and not give away too much in the mid ranking.
We're forgetting about.
Pretty sure someone fills the niche right now desperately.
What do we want to win with?
Free.
Another bold move.
It is. I think.
I don't like the Storm Spirit pick here. I don't feel Storm Spirit is the pick you need here.
Alright, so basically is jump in, kill a Disruptor, then kite the Night Stalking as well. Somehow, whilst the rest of your team might to the Tinker and the Gyrocopter in the meantime.
I think I'm running down, so I guess we have to go for Storm. So many other heroes you could I would better to get more physical damage output. You're up against a Puck, historically, if he has to deal with both stages where he tries to afford his first items. And the Disruptor who can screw you over.
Talked about all this as we were discussing the Storm. It's looking pretty rough for him. But there is it doesn't really matter how many
punishing heroes as well. Like Jara and Disruptor are particularly really good against snowball potential, and my play on the Omni Knight just go. But if they manage to lock down this Omni Knight and then it's going to be difficult for them. So let's see what we in this game.
Towards the bottom of the map, looking for a rune. Meanwhile, Puck and the looking for their own bounty rune as well.
He wants to go over aggressive early.
Pretty bad in this game. So stretch the game out a little bit. At the same time, try their Storm and DK to get too far ahead in this game.
To stretch out the game that much, considering pressure. With Tinker backing them up, and shade really well with Disruptor and Puck. So I think they're looking for a win. While Alpharad definitely with a DK Storm Spirit against 3 Silences and the Tinker, DK gets utterly destroyed.
Alrighty then, well, now Yabby taking up 2 runes for himself.
Yeah, it's fairly. I think this is the line of hope. You have the Jakiro just try to pick up Liquid Fire or Duel.
As well with the Storm Spirit criticism you've been thrown at, but I think very much with the Alpha Red draft for pickoffs. And 1 Silence often isn't enough versus the Storm Spirit. Small skirmish, 2 on 2, he comes into his own as well, so I think the Pixel is not that bad. I think it does have some potential. Up in the top lane,
Yabby in the mid lane alone now.
It's just gonna kind of slug it out, and I think Field advantage on the Storm Spirit eventually, but
Doing quite well on Fearless, so
top, they're rotating the Sanking, and I'm wondering if they're gonna make him want to play onto R7. The Rocket Barrage doing a fair amount of damage as well. Can they take? Rusman actually does get that. Oh no, Dylan. First, but now they're actually turning their attention to TMT, and I don't think there's Flag Cannon's going to do nearly enough, but skirmish up here. Meanwhile, down in the... Now, this is going to be an interesting one. They have put the Puck safe for her to go against.
Can run away from the Omni Knight, dodging
big dodge.
Yeah.
Well predicted.
Rusman top.
Yeah, the kill on the Gyrocopter would be pretty huge.
They only have that 1 stun on the lane yet. Why would he go for the Dragon Blood? Anyways, Jakiro have an Ice Power either. So, not on top lane that much, because Knights are early on with lots of armor.
Yeah, as you can see here, they're pulling, they're getting stuff, getting kills. In fact, it's quite the opposite, and we will see them chase a bit.
Is actually going on the top because nobody. Tinker is doing better over the Storm, even getting forced into 3 minutes. There isn't even a shrine up and whatnot. So yeah, he's just not getting enough right now.
Yeah, Tinker is TNT running away. He's Thunderstruck up. Dylan as well. Longer, maybe no mana for Flat Cannon. He's looking pretty quiet. Oh, actually, maybe Dylan will go for it. Here comes a Rocket Barrage, and they do take him out in return. But I think that's kind of
definitely getting a so enormous solo kill. He's close to level 1 lane. He just, I feel like Ice Path level isn't out of the question.
The Yabby and Fearless once again, kind of another Yabby doing significantly full level ahead of Fearless. So mind, how dare we look away from top, and they're going on to the Jakiro as well. Can they take?
A little bit with only a Rocket Barrage. Decides to go for the 2nd level and homing the 1 up as well, but Rocket Barrages, please no.
Making the value pound to 5 there, maybe.
And Shrining, yeah, exactly.
Shrining,
yep.
Yeah, and same with Shrine timing, so both teams very, very efficient here.
Efficient. Zephyr bottom getting forced, I died with it, but... Yeah. I mean, he can last it on lane, not like that, but Omni Knight...
Oh, top lane, they're going on to low. 1 more right click, there we go. He does go down to R7 now, on the Night Stalker. And Jakiro actually needs to be kind of over the tree line, stuck inside the kinetic feed. It's going to just about survive. TNT TPing back in, kind of has gone back now. They run this aggressive tri-lane, like Wex Regame have been tri-lane like this, it means that your supports do anything. This Tinker is just having a free time of it, and you want to be ganking a Tinker as much as you can early on.
He defaultly pointed out with the Storm Spirit, he just basically gonna kill him here, but he's dying, has the
coming back in with the Void.
Nice. So, looking at the Storm Spirit, is fairly inflated by jungle and whatnot. So he's not doing too show the same. Yeah, he's sitting below all the 3 cores from the side of Rex Regime sitting.
Yeah, still early days, but it is not insult to injury. They got some mud golems here in the jungle, but this is a Storm Spirit. It's jungling away and
imagine, yeah, he's going for straight level just to help out on the lane. You have your Night Stalker, so it's not up and running.
Oh, Night Stalker gets 7 kills this early on in the game. Very difficult, and he's near a shrine as well, so it makes things much harder.
So Micro bottom, taking control of his lane. Really, he wanted to dodge from there. There's a rocket flying out, however.
Boots of damage for the Rocket Barrage. Red, but now comes in the Tinker. He's got these boots of travel. Laser coming straight through onto Lionak. Jesus Christ, he may even get it. looking in a little bit of bother here as he gets to get a heal down, try and kill more, take out the Omni, and DK is going to drop as well. No kill on the Tinker to get the Tinker there. And they ended up...
and they really need their Storm Spirit TP. He's in no state to actually fight. Like, in the Storm Spirit, what are you going to do? You're going to jump in, then you have no mana after half a second, and you utilize perfectly on his travels timing. He's going full march of machines into laser, picking up 1 level. So, damage from Alpha is just not there. Somebody down. Look at Omni Knight, look in terms of consistently hitting his coming out for them right
now. It's just got to be said, it's really going to take this game. I think ultra late game maybe, you know, right now it allows some serious fights out of the bag. They can do it. But
diving
bottom lane,
disruptor, Omni Knight, Sun King just here and just going ham on the tower, and you can't glimpse the Omni Knight back at all. Racing
ahead in the net worths, really hitting every lane really hard right now for sure for Alpha Red. On this lane, he had more last hits. He was, but yeah, in the end, no, never mind. I thought they were going to make a play with the Night Stalker, but here we go. He gets the cooldown off and everything onto TNT, but they can't bring him down. Now comes onto Rustman, but he's already out of mana pretty quickly, but it doesn't matter. He does get that kill. Get onto the looking for more. I don't think they're going to find R7 hero to pick off. Onto Storm Spirit, and with the puck, and do it. Nice timing on the coil. Also, the Jakiro can be here. He's chasing him down, or being chased off, no less. So, do what you must. I have already. As they do bring him down after. This actually puts still reasonable Tinker, but so.
But you have the mid game secured. You have your Giant Knight is just a buffer in the mid game when DK starts coming online. They start Storm Spirit, excuse me. It's like with Jared raising, he's going for SNY immediately, even skipping any shenanigans like a Dragon Lance to build himself up a little buffer. So
from the Jakiro, I think it is going to cost him his life to job. Yabi wanted that one, keeping his place at the top of the net.
He gets him closer to that Blink Dagger, and he's just going to start picking off supports left.
Oh, middle left from the Disruptor onto the Burrow Strike in return, trying to get the Night Stalker, but he is actually dropping really low on mana. Uh-oh, the Glimpse back. Can he zip away again? It's costing practically nothing. Can X going down here. The Omni Knight life is taken away by Yabi.
Going in super handy, both from Stalker and the Puck.
Yeah, not just good versus Storm Spirit, also, and yeah, if he can't heal, then he runs into her and dies.
Yeah, they have both having a cooldown on 12 seconds as well, so... Well, 12 and 13. Silencing up 2 targets in depth. The Storm Spirit and the Omni Knight in every fight we see.
Smoke? Looking for something up at top.
They want to lock off an edge. I believe he reached his lens. He even took the casting spell, the cast range distance from this pesky Omni Knight.
Yep, enough. You see the march coming through.
They can't really
get mana for it.
They need to Doesn't look like Tinker is. He's jumping behind the tower now. He's on
coming in actually. They'll spot this one out early. Meanwhile, do you have a kill onto MyPro? But we'll be watching. He is comes back from the base. No, Dylan and from Alpha just putting them over their knee and giving them a good old whack.
Yeah. So he gets silenced up and disrupted immediately. Night Stalker off laser. So there was nothing he could any counter. Is basically a melee creep. So R7 still roaming in the jungle. Notice Spirit Vessel completed.
This tower. Can he get it? Oh, jumping forwards actually, getting the coil on to deny. Also taking the tower up in the middle of coming towards him. Doesn't want to get flat cannon, but they do bring him back and will get the kill there. Looking for the Sand King though. Sorry, the Jakiro lying around in circles.
He's something all too great. He's not at 1000. Did even is really bad this game. What do you do with an epicenter this game? You run into the epicenter, or do I just want it straight up?
Yeah, I mean, going on to the very quickly, and I think that means he gets away. Oh, never mind, the Glimpse coming out very quickly with the ultimate from the 2 with it.
And once again into the silence. 22 kills favoring Rixarigan. High ground push coming out. And I believe they want to enter. Well, ahead of the timing actually, 5 minutes. I don't think it offered nearly as much, even with just to have that burst damage coming out against the Gyrocopter and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Stolen Spirit was it. And also, like, just the latest the supports, I think they assume that mid, and then once you get to 6, he can just start the plan from Alpha Red, and it's a good plan. But, in the end, ended up being Rex Regum the way they laned it. Very smart indeed.
Yeah, that was TNT slightly being arranged. So I have.
I don't know if they saw it. It was,
he definitely. Yeah. Oh, even better stops the orb. Yeah, and that.
Oh, it was on that. Wait, what? Yeah, he did know. Okay. As they're trying to take down R7, but actually take out Fearless and Lionax going down. Can they take out the Gyrocopter? I think it might be from the Storm. They are able to take one down. Running around this team fight, doing whatever he wants. He's got no more mana left. This is a dive somewhere, but he can't take out actually Lionax. Also buying back here is coming through. Glimpse, 1 second, then you are dead. It is a full tag. Good game, well played. Yeah. We are a performance from Rex Regum there. Reply to that Tinker pick.
Big answer for the Tinker. Stormspirit was not a pick to go for against those.
Yeah, it's a shit. Really, like fantastic. One of the main reasons they won that game is just a phenomenal draft. But I mean, I think they're new to the higher tier teams in Division 1. You know, we will see Alpha Red still trying to find their fund. But yeah, thank you very much. We are signing out for today. Coming up later on, but it's something like 10:30, I believe.
7 hour, 6 hours, 30 minutes. Excuse
me.
So
don't
go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. It's coming right up.
Just stick here.
Yeah. Don't blink, you'll miss it. All right then. So yeah, we'll be back. Put us in the chat and whatever game's coming up then. But thanks for watching.